Hi Aquarius, welcome into a general reading for you. I hope you're doing well out there. We're going to talk about what you need to hear the most at this time right now, okay? Just going to let the cards and spirits speak for you and see what you need to hear once again. But before we jump into it, do remember to book a personal reading with myself. Everything you need is down below in the description box. Just shoot me a quick email and I'll definitely get that started for you. But the messages already before I began recording have started to roll on in for you. That might happen to you in general, maybe for the first time moving forward, but for those of which who already experienced that, I wouldn't be surprised if that is going to happen more so, but you can handle it, okay? This might be part of a spiritual increase and or development, but I was getting this feeling as a spirit pushed me to go like this. There's a huge focus moving forward on you being guarded at times too much, or in general, protective is the wording I'm getting. A feeling of you wanting to progress with that individual, right? That connection. And that could even be friends at times, maybe family, and those of which looking for new love or just a new types of connections to flow in. It's this feeling of you needing to remember that I know you have been through the ringer when it comes to connections and other aspects of your life, but being too guarded, too closed off is not going to help you acquire and make the best out of certain new and the continuation of existing connections, okay? So connecting to not only people, but places, situations, and different other aspects of your life coming into play moving forward. Let's pull a couple cards. I also feel like you're very distracted. I don't know why I'm getting that energy for you being drawn to this reading. It's this feeling of you remembering how much you have going on in those kind of moments, whether it's you need to get back to something or, you know, that distraction or awareness kind of moment. Observation is what I'm hearing. Reminds you of that as well, or in general. But the Nine of Pentacles coming out because I do feel like naturally as an Aquarius and what you've been through, makes you and has made you a very independent, strong soul. But it's like you do, whether you realize it or not, lose the hope at certain points, and we need to bring it on back. We need to make sure that you are feeling in tip-top shape. It's like not all of which feels fully or at all within your control at times, right? I mean, it reminds me of me being pushed to by spirits, or one in particular at times, to feel like absolute crap. And it's like, what am I supposed to do about that at certain points? At times I can, of course, work with it or just, improve things for myself, feeling and health-wise. But it's this feeling of, once again, even if it's not because of your spirituality, your health and other aspects of your life making you feel a little bit out of control out of control in regards to feeling your best and your tip-top shape, if you will. But I want to say there's going to be a focus as well on the pep in your step coming and going moving forward. It's like you think it's back for good and then something else weighs you down, or you just don't feel it's present that day or that week or whatever the time period is for you. And I feel as if Spirit, your angels, want to remind you that's not a bad thing, right? Life takes you through the ups and downs, and to be feeling that sort of bounce, that pep in your step, the skip, if you will, for some, all the time is not necessarily healthy, right? Finding the balance, the balance in it all. Anyways, the Sun card at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Hanged Man. I feel as if there are going to be certain adjustments and utilization taking place moving forward. Applying is the wording I'm getting, that will leave you with more happiness. I want to say, some Aquarians, you made a significant change in your life, rewinding back, and this has left you with more happiness if you take a step back and think about it. Maybe you don't even need to be one with that. But I do feel like the path that you walk, that you transform for yourself, is meant to be a lot more colorful moving forward because of certain changes, adjustments, and because your hard work and kind actions are coming back to benefit you. A big focus, if I could even spit it out, on good karma benefiting you. And I want to say this is not the first time this has come out in Aquarius's reading, but they're showing somebody as these little petals from the tree are falling down onto my legs. They showed me somebody standing under some sort of, I want to say a Japanese tree, and these white flowers, and even the petals of which kind of falling down upon the ground that you are standing on, right? And on top of you as well. And I feel like this is a reminder of how blessed you truly are when it comes to spiritual protection, guidance, and how angelic you truly can and should be, right? Even with certain factors of life affecting you in the other direction, in a negative sense. But I really feel like you're going to need to remember when the ability to hang from your Aquarian tree of wisdom and experience, when it's going to be needed most for you, okay? And that's something you're just going to need to feel out and move forth and adjust, adapt, utilize, and develop, accomplish, and transform when need be, as need be. And you have what it takes, and that can come through for some of which onto the reading in more than one way. But I feel as if there's a lot of tower moments from the past being informed to you, okay? Is the wording coming through? A sense of maybe clarity, better understanding for you. But when you know that a tower moment's coming, this doesn't have to be a negative sort of ending, right? It can be, say, a temporary job or a temporary acquaintance of some sort, and you know that that's not meant to last forever. Or it could be that temporary living situation, you name it. This could even talk about occurrences, is what I'm hearing. Other benefits in your life. We're needing to recognize that awareness, that expecting, and is going to help you even more so moving forward to adapt and to flow with the change, the shift for you, okay? They're also reminding you that you see more than meets the eye at times when it comes to your third eye, when it comes to your own awareness, right? But as well, that's speaking upon what other people think you know and see, right? It's like Aquariuses are very strategic at times without meaning to, with what you share, with what you put out there, right? And that could be, again, intertwined with that sort of protective, a little bit too blocked off sort of energy that you carry forward at times, or in general. But they're saying your hermit mode is going to be key for you moving forward, because you deserve to replenish, to heal, to figure things out in your own individual way, blocking out at times the noise, right? The concerns, the obligations even, and the opinions, right? Because I feel like some of which onto the reading have very opinionated people in your life. Doesn't mean they don't care. Doesn't mean their intentions are off in any way, shape, or form. They might be to an extent. But I do feel like either way, they're reminding you that this is when you gain justice and remember how much you have at hand and have acquired rewinding back. And I do feel like you need to perfect the art of reflecting, okay? Because whether you want to admit it or not, at times or in general, you're an overthinker, okay? Aquarius is a very head-oriented at times or in general. And so I feel like you need to remember that you have the ability to put your foot on the brake, to reflect, to learn, and at times other forces like spirit and whatnot can push you to overdo it in that sense, or just to start that in general. But you're in the driver's seat. Please remember that, not just in that sense, in that way, but when it comes to steering your ship towards more, towards better, and away from this and that of negativity or just lacking alignment, okay, and whatnot. I feel like you're being reminded, Aquarius, you've made the right choices, okay? Not everything's going to feel like that 24/7, and that's just life. But I feel like you have made the right choices, and this will bring you more justice moving forward, okay? So if this was truly helpful, I'm sending you so much love and light, and I'll definitely talk to you again soon.